Hey, it's Justin Kanoya, DJ, business coach, and idea sharer. And in this video, I'm talking about how you can connect with your local wedding vendors for free to help increase your bookings and just overall create a really great network of trusted colleagues and confidants. You know, when it comes to leads, some of my most qualified and best leads come from event venue managers and event coordinators, wedding planners, wedding coordinators, whatever you want to call them. And the reason for this is because I've worked with them in the past. They know my style. They know that they can trust their clients with me, and that overall we can create great events together. There is a difficulty, however, if you are trying to reach out to people that A, you've never worked with before, and B, obviously they wouldn't know who you are. So what are some ways that you can do this? How can you reach out to people? So here are a couple of tips just for you. All right, this first tip is really simple, especially if you are in a larger market, because all you need to do is go to the bookstore. Yes, we still have these. Head to a Barnes & Noble and pick up a wedding guide that's specific to your area. So here in San Diego, we have Exquisite Weddings magazine that's put out by San Diego Magazine. And in it, there are really they're articles, but they're more like photo essays of real weddings that have taken place in San Diego and in Southern California. So while this magazine is really meant for people planning their wedding to get some ideas, it's such a great tool for me and just all of us as vendors to connect with one another, especially in our local market. The reason being is that all of these articles list all the vendors that are involved with, with those particular weddings. Just reaching out and providing some meaningful appreciation for what they did it's sort of taking a lesson from social media, commenting with a thumbs up emoji versus, hey, I really enjoy your work because of, is providing meaningful conversation engagement for someone, and they're likely going to engage back with you. So what has this resulted for me? Well, I've done this exercise a couple times, and for the the majority of the people will just reply, say thank you, I really appreciate that, it's really nice to get recognized. And in about a quarter of the cases, I've got, hey, and I'd love to find out more about your pricing, or would you let's set up a time we can just chat and have coffee. Where this has gone all the way up into actually met with someone, she referred a client to me, and I was able to book that business. And that was all from just reaching out and sending some emails based on people that were published in a magazine. My second tip is to think about connecting with vendors after an event. This is something we really don't think about, especially when it comes to review requests. We tend to obviously ask our couples to please review us on Yelp, Wedding Wire, whatever it is. But the vendors obviously carry a lot of weight. I've had so many coordinators say, you did such a great job tonight. I really appreciate all the help that you were able to give me. If you can get the endorsement from a fellow vendor, that has to carry an immense amount of weight with other people as well. After a event, I always blog all the events that I do, all the weddings that I do, and I share that information, of course, with my client, but reconnect with the vendors, send that link to a photographer, send it to obviously the coordinator, perhaps the wedding venue, any of the other vendors that you may have connected with during the event, just to say, hey, loved working with you, here's my recap of the event. So those are my two really quick tips on how I connect with local wedding vendors. If you found it helpful, go ahead and hit like, share, and subscribe, and especially share it with any friends that you know or might be having a tough time connecting with people in the area. If you have some questions or comments, maybe some success stories, go ahead and put those in the comments below as well. Lastly, if you're a DJ, would love for you to subscribe to Business Coaching for DJs. That link is below. We talk about topics like this in the group and offer up tips how we can help each other build our business. I'm DJ Justin Kanoya, and I will see you next time online.